Welcome guys back to the Outer Worlds 2, and this could very well be maybe even the last episode. I'm not entirely sure yet, but this is the last quest. There's a few other things here which I'm not too much actually worried about at the moment, but from what I understand, this could be the last quest we need to do, and I think the crew wanted to actually have a meeting because Horizon Point has returned, like we saw in the last thing. Here's Horizon Point where everything started. Okay, everything else there has been done. I don't need anything of these places, and I think the crew wanted to talk to me or something. I know she mentioned something.
Marisol Delgado has been added to the ship roster and has claimed her quarters. This unit has also been informed by Agent Delgado that she is not to be disturbed while resting unless the ship is on fire, and even then only if it nears my quarters.
Okay. Let's see now. We're supposed to have a meeting here. I see people are standing around here. Tristan's up there. Don't know where this other lady is. Let's see, is there anything I'm supposed to do over here? Nope. Okay, there's Niles. Niles is here. Tristan is up there. Hayes is there, I think. Marcel, where she is. Okay, so all we were left to do is then head to Horizon Point. There's that point of no return. Here we go. Okay, you are about to return to Horizon Point Station and determine the fate of Arcadia. If there's anything you want to do before you navigate to the station, do it now before you cross the point of no return. Well, there's nothing else I want to do. I've got enough ammo and everything else, so... Would you like to save? Yes. Okay, game saved. And that's Horizon Point. What's left of
it? It appears Horizon Point Station is still in the process of being reconstituted. The rift itself is also more unstable than ever. As a result, landing closer to the location of the Protectorate's large-scale rift anomaly modulator is not possible. In order to modify it with the rift data you processed in the archive, you will need to travel to its location on foot and seize it from Protectorate control.
Okay, who's responsible?
The energy readings from the modulator can be traced to the Sovereign's flagship, Providence, hovering on the far side of the station. Hypothesizing. Given Protectorate hierarchy and the recent announcement about the Sovereign's mental refreshment, this is likely the Consul's doing. He will need to be stopped.
A would-be tyrant doing something tyrannical. Who could have seen this coming?
Oh well, we still gotta face him, so either way. Okay, it won't be easy breaking into the Sovereign's personal flagship. So the Consul led up a coup and now is actively destroying the colony. Do I have that right?
The Consul's motives are unknown. While destruction may be the result, it may not be the goal. Warning. The rift is growing dangerously unstable. Using the rift modulator on board the Providence is the only way to prevent certain destruction of the colony. While the Order and Auntie's Choice have sent their forces to assist you in intercepting the modulator, it will take time for them to navigate the station.
I've trained for impossible odds, Commander. I can face anything you throw me at. Just say the word.
Once the modulator is secured, it may be used to close the rift and save Arcadia and all those in its orbit. There is minimal room for error, Commander. Good luck.
Thanks, Val. Appreciate it. Okay, so where are we? Jeez, that's what's left of it. Okay, I see everybody's here. I wonder, do I still have to choose somebody to come with me, or can everybody come with me? Okay. Okay, so who am I taking with me now? See, I can still only take one person. Well, I don't think I'm going to take Tristan. I think I'll just stick with her, because she does stuff with health and so does Val, so... Oh, that must be the flagship over there. Okay, investigate the disturbance at Horizon Point. Well, the disturbance is there's a frigging
You know
rift.
how some creatures can smell danger? I think I might have absorbed some of that. Watch those troops carefully.
Providence identified. Standing for the Protectorate colonial anthem is not required at this time.
Okay, well now I'm out in space now. How is it that I'm breathing and stuff? And how do I get to that ship that's in the middle of nowhere? There must be a teleporter or something. Great, there's rifts and things that are popping up everywhere. Okay, well I can't go that way. What the heck is that? I don't recognize that name.
Landing pad. Perfect. Skip drive manufacturing process. We must all fulfill our duty to the Protectorate, but none of us.
Oh wait, I remember now. This is where we started the game.
Together. The skip drive is our legacy. It is our mandate. It is who we are, and it falls to
This is
you,
all the old stuff.
the eyes, the ears, the brains of Horizon Point Station to determine
Data corrupt.
introduced the flaw into our perfect skip drive manufacturing.
I wonder if these aren't the people that are torn, reconstituted trooper.
But none of us can do it alone.
Horizon Point appears to have undergone severe degradation over the past 10 years. Exploding may have been a contributing factor.
Gives you shivers, don't it?
The eyes, the ears, the brains.
I'm gonna switch this thing off.
Point Station to determine.
Let's see if I've got anything I want to get rid of here. Okay, well, that can go. That can go. Maybe rounds. These are all collectible items here that you don't get. Things that you can't find, some of these weapons. So I don't actually want to sell it. Stock up on stuff. I'm just gonna buy everything there. Shells, short rounds, long rounds. Make sure that we got enough of everything. What is this weapon thing that I'm using now again? Short rounds, there we go. Forgot the name there for a second. Okay, so we got plenty of ammo. I'm wondering if I should buy rockets, because I actually was considering using this weapon. Where is it? Not that one, this one there, multi-launcher. Uses mini rockets. I'm thinking I want to maybe buy this. Geez, 11,000. 62. How much does that cost me now? They're 10 rockets. It's half of them. 5,000, but you know what? Let's just buy all of it. I've got plenty of money at the moment. Food-wise, I think I've got enough food stuff. Yeah, I've got plenty of food stuff. I would actually like more, what do you call it? Other stuff. Okay, well let's sell all the junk. Okay, I think that should do it.
We must all fulfill our duty to the Protectorate. None of us can do it alone.
be quiet. Don't these people ever be quiet, you know? All those soldiers and everybody that was like frozen.
Cadet Maori identified. Status: still deceased.
Power core. I actually got a few of those power cores. Okay, what did I just do now?
You there? Did something? Fix it.
What did she said something about Maori? Restore power. Now that doesn't make sense. I took about 3 power fuses from the last mission. Why don't I have it in my inventory? Well, let's check here. What does this thing say? Ship seems responsible for construction Horizon Point. Get to the ship, investigate why. Rift activity, Horizon Point, poses danger. Doesn't say, so basically I just got to investigate. Okay, but now what power is this thing? I don't know what power this thing wants to restore. Okay, well we do have it, so maybe I need it for somewhere else. Let's get out of here.
We're all in this together. The skip drive is our legacy.
Emergency rifles ready.
We got company, Commander. In friendly time.
What the heck, where does this guy go to? And these guys are stronger than what they were normally.
Standing by with life support.
Before I get that blown up in my face. In we go.
Seeking cover.
Great, we got mix as well, yeah. They are not going away. Well, that doesn't make any sense. Okay, there goes the ship again. I think that's their modulator. They're shooting with that weird arms out of that ship. Okay, I don't know why they doing that, but
You know, if the lives and deaths of millions weren't in the balance, this would make a fine agility course. But the rift modulator ought to make our path clearer.
Attention! This is your Auntie calling.
Yes,
Per
Auntie.
our agreement, Auntie's choice support ships, including the fine print, the contingency plan, and the upper hand, are headed your way. Border forces are on a similar trajectory.
Estimates for the
Okay.
team's survival have increased substantially.
Okay, I take it I'm not supposed to go through here then. But I just about made it. Okay, well Val, since you are there, can you throw the switch? Maybe I'm supposed to go down here. Okay, where do I go? Okay. And then disable plasma flow.
Exiting hazard radius. Status: alive.
Thanks, Val. I don't know why she couldn't just throw the switch. She was like literally right by it.
Error. These troopers do not appear to be either living or dead, Commander.
Yeah, I figured that much.
Armed and ready.
Oh, there we go.
Fortifying teammate vitals.
Unfriendly in combat range.
Agents help me.
Where did you come from? Let me check, do these guys need to upgrade or not? Companions... No, companions are all upgraded. Okay.
Maintaining. Is primed.
Anything else for me, huh? Okay. Who's pushing me off here? That's one thing I hate, is when your own companions and NPCs can push off a cliff without you actually, you know, agreeing to it. What's this? Rift residue. Okay, now this obviously opens up something for this direction. What's happening down here?
Time to earn my commission.
Got company, Commander.
Promoting teammate.
Not much of a hiding spot. Oh, there was a security card or something I picked up right now. Who's shooting me?
Dispensing life resistance.
Where's my backup? I'm supposed to have backup.
Standing by with life support. Promoting teammate health. Fortifying teammate.
A lot of these guys, all these people were alive in this place went to heck. Okay, is there something important down here or not? Okay, let's see, what does this map say here, because... Okay, so this is where I am here. So I'm assuming this is the direction I'm supposed to go. But there's something down here. Okay, I have to go check the other side first. But there could be something there which I need. Oops, whoa, that was close. I nearly took a express lift down to the lobby. Okay, where and what is this for? Ah, it's giving me some stairs over here. Does this go anyway? Armor kit. Ah, great, I can jump up there. Open sesame. Maybe just some stuff. Oh, I have another rocket pistol and rockets. That's nice. Already got one of those. Encryption key, which is for me is actually useless. Okay, so there's one vaulted rocket pistol. Oh, same thing. It's kind of strange. Hold on, what is this? Stun baton. Definitely wasn't that. Okay, so it's just some extra weapons. Everything is in full health. Nothing else there. Okay, taking a shortcut. Okay, now to get back on track. Before this entire station goes kablooey.
Medics and pharmaceutical provisions incoming. And we're right behind them with a delivery of Auntie's Choice finest supplies. Soon you'll say, that is better than nature.
That lady. This is a scary thing. Looks like the whole planet's been ripped apart.
Forward! Forward! Destroy these abominations! Adjusting calculations. Hold fire on our allies.
Now only the protector is trying to...
Graph's ready if you need a house call.
What the heck is... Who is that? Corporate climber. Oh, it's... I gotta watch now who I'm shooting. Now, who's knocking me every time?
Exposure. Undermining.
Somebody keeps knocking me. Yeah, I've got to be careful for who I'm actually aiming at, because now we've got order people, we've got the...
In all my research, I've never observed anything like this.
Yes.
It's harmless.
What do you call it? Auntie's Choice people everywhere. Okay, apparently I have to go that way. Let's see if there's anything else down here I need to do.
Those people, they just appear from the rifts. They don't look right.
Yes, everybody's going crazy here. Well, I'm just taking things without even thinking if I can actually take it. Not that I actually need it, but anyway. What did I pick up here now? With Ulux corporate drone armor. Okay, well, I don't know, my armor works pretty good. Okay, so these people landed here. There's anything else?
You're the one who forged an alliance between Auntie's Choice and the Order, ain't you?
Yes, I am.
I never could have predicted that.
Okay, enough of the chit chat. Who keeps knocking me around? It feels like every time I'm walking, I walk in a straight line, all of a sudden something or someone is knocking me around. That doesn't do anything.
Why did you make me do this? Why?
A voice match has been found for Agent Pascal. However, Agent Pascal is dead. This unit may need maintenance.
Oh, hold on, there was that one agent that died when we started the game. Oh, that plasma is a problem. That means that that agent could still be alive. There's somebody in here. Holy crap, there she is. Wade. Service pistol. These are the people that was with us when we got here, I think, the first time.
Get away from me. See them?
She's alive.
They were my teammates and they didn't listen neither. You'll end up just the same.
Agent Pascal is exhibiting 27 indicators of high mental and emotional distress. Caution is advised.
Wait. Commander? Is that you? No.
Yes, that's
No,
me.
this must be some kind of trick. Oh, what's happening to me?
It's me, Helen, Commander, okay. Your friend, try to calm down. I know something is wrong, but you're making me nervous. Okay.
So it is you. Thank law. I don't understand what happened, Commander. Something was wrong with Sandoval and Jepson. They glowed like they were aflame. They ran in, jumped at me, clawed at me. Law, I had to kill them.
This description closely matches our encounters with the Rifted Troopers. However, Agent Pascal exhibits more awareness than the others did in their reconstituted state.
I don't understand what's happening.
Okay, I need you to focus. What's the last thing you remember from the mission?
Everything was fine. Till the explosion. I was pinned. Fire closed in. I tried to move. I tried to find the rookie. Then the whole station shook and tore apart. And then... nothing.
So, your whole crew was still alive when the station got swallowed up by the rift. Elsewise, they would have been brought back as corpses. Law.
Wait. There was something else. Sandoval was yelling. DeVries wasn't responding to comms. What happened?
Okay, never mind that. The rift has done something to you.
A rift? That's right. We were here to investigate rifts. So why is there one in the sky? Why is everything destroyed? What's happening to me? And Sandoval? Jepson?
The process is referred to as reconstitution. The information contained within a rift is reformed into physical matter, however imperfectly.
So I've come back from death to some warped version of life? All because of some twisted experiment? Is that about right? You.
Unfortunately.
You can help me though. Right, Commander? You can do something to fix this.
Let's see. I'm sorry, but I can't. I can reverse this if you give me time. The rift will keep twisting you until you can't remember your own name. Sure. No, we can't reverse it. You can close the rifts, I think. I'm just gonna go with the first one.
Boyd. This is it, ain't it? I'll never see the sun again. Never fly in our ship. Never anything.
I wish it didn't have to be this way. I don't want you to suffer. The rift will keep twisting until you can't remember your name. Oh, that sounds bad.
Makes two of us. But maybe you could do me one final favor.
End it.
End this for me? I can't. I don't think I can do it myself. Please.
Because eventually you're gonna die. I don't want that to be my last memory of you.
Well, I ain't wanting to put guilt on your shoulders. Forget I asked. It'll be better this way. Goodbye then, Commander. Maybe we'll meet again in the void. I'll just wait here, Commander. Go on.
Okay, well, at least she understands what's going on. I think once we close the rift, then everything goes with it. But I think she's probably gonna lose her mind before we do that. Yeah, which way am I supposed to be going? To the left. Okay, so apparently I'm supposed to go that way. I want to see what's down here first. Unless this is the way we're gonna go after we do the ship thing. I think so.
Destination, horizon point. Intention, unknown.
Okay, well, looks like this is going to be the way across to there. Okay, let's quickly speak with the allies and whatnot.
You're the one who forged an alliance between Auntie's Choice and the Order, ain't you?
Yes.
We got supplies and medical support for you up ahead.
You with Auntie?
Hold clear.
We brought supplies. We're
you
here
may
to help.
approach, Commander. We've got supplies at the ready.
Yeah, everybody's been very nice all of a sudden. Well, I'll just take whatever ammo there is just in case, but there's no point in me really having this other stuff. Order supply activists.
Are you in need of any weapons, armor, or other supplies? The presiding bishop foresaw this. We are most grateful for your role in reconciling Auntie's Choice and the Order.
Okay.
Please, take what you require.
I'll take a look.
The presiding bishop herself has arrived and eagerly anticipates further orders. May the numbers guide you.
Okay.
Initial observations conclude that the subject does not possess major ailments.
Ammo I'll take. Grenades and things I'll take.
Greetings! In what particular way are you?
Step
Step right up for the most exorbitant medical care money can usually buy. I say usually because Auntie has declared a rare exception for you. Our esteemed accomplice, just for you, will cure all physical ailments on no catch.
Okay.
Well, technically I'm barred from practicing medicine in Arcadia. Auntie herself reversed the ban since we're on a mission outside official jurisdiction.
Wait, what? Do you know what you're doing?
It's all a technicality. I have been fully certified by the finest. Well, no time for explanations. Do you want my help or not?
Okay.
Whoa, tell me, Do you feel as terrible as you look?
Never mind.
Initial observations conclude that the subject does not possess major ailments. Any injuries you may have sustained appear to be mild. Perhaps the worst of it is all in your mind? Any treatments or supplies you may require are complimentary at the request of our presiding bishop.
Okay, thanks. Apparently nobody's got anything here. Now I don't understand why am I... Okay, why am I here then? I thought I was supposed to meet somebody.
Initial observations conclude that the subject does not
Who's
possess
this?
major ailments.
Step up and take a gander. I've got armor in all shapes and sizes for all occasions, especially this one. Such a moment calls for a once-in-a-lifetime deal, wouldn't you say?
Okay,
Go on,
I'll
take
take a
anything.
look.
Remember us in the future when you're out trading bullets.
Initial observations conclude that the
Yeah, but why
subject
can't I
does
trade
not
with him?
possess major ailments.
They tell me to trade or have a look, but nothing happens. I think this thing is busted somewhere. Okay, I think there wasn't a vending machine or something here somewhere. Let's see, maybe I can break down some stuff. Equipment. Sniper suit. Okay, so if I break this down, what do I get? Stuff. Okay. Break that down. Hold on, what am I actually breaking down here? These are things I picked up now a second ago, isn't it? There's no point in breaking it down. No. Crafting, consumables, throw items, frost explosive, plasma grenades. Those things are strong stuff. Okay, there we go. I'm fine with that. So I got plenty of plasma grenades. Okay, now I think we're supposed to go across to those other place. Okay, I'm assuming this rift is going to make a breach for me to go across here. Oh great, they can just teleport out of nowhere.
Remain vigilant.
Back in
Yeah, see, these people don't know they're actually dead. Thanks, Val. Okay, anybody else? Okay, I'm taking a going up there. Okay, apparently this goes somewhere. What's this? Examine water mechanical security system status operational. Access controls. Okay, I don't have explosive. Disabling security measures may leave the sector vulnerable to intruders. Bypass. But I don't have a thing. Yeah, I think I remember this. Unfortunately, we can't do anything about that. Double bridge. There goes the bridge again. Great, with a whole bunch of mechs. Now, these are all places we've been. Okay, we need to get around here.
Let me handle this.
Potential combatant in the vicinity.
System of mines!
Promoting teammate health.
Oops. We got incoming. Why are they standing in the same place that I want to stand? Why are you standing on my spot?
Exposure. Thunder machines functioning.
Maintaining.
Okay, doing everything here. Get across this bridge before it decides to drop. This place is a mess. If they want to do that. Any other power? Okay, what power did I just enable? I can't remember what we did when we did this the first time. That's not good.
Whoa, that ain't a normal rift. Normal as they can be, anyhow. Is that plasma in its orbit? It'll take some doing to get past it. We ought to have a look around.
Great. Let's see what else is there. Okay, investigate disturbance at the horizon point. Skip lab obstructed by unstable rift. Let's see what's going on. Parts. There's a lot of rockets in there. Well, I can't take that anyway, so. Something else down here.
scientist Bernard Rand, sent to Horizon Point Station by order of the Council. While monitoring the reconstitution, I picked up strange readings in the old skip lab. The core appears to be pulling plasma tightly around it, not unlike a planet and its moons. Fascinating, though it thwarts my attempts to gather more data. Fortuitously, in searching the remains of the lab, I found an equation that could manipulate the core just enough to clear the chamber. And my way to professional acclaim. Let this be a record of protectorate ingenuity. Bernard Rand, the man who marched fearlessly into chaos and tamed it.
Well, at least we can treat his utter and complete failure as a lesson. We ought to look around for a different equation.
That must be him lying on the floor there. Okay, equation process. Controls operation of rift containment chamber, only make adjustments if necessary. Input the equation you would like to process. Okay, but there's no way out of here except for up there. It looks like I'm going up. Whoa, what the? Holy moly. Look at... oh. How can you revive me in the same food? This is ridiculous. Okay, close the door. Close the door. Now that was really stupid game mechanic. To revive me in the exact same place I died. 3 times in a row, in fact. Could have like put me further back or something. Equations and processing update.
Don't look at me. Numbers ain't it.
Complete a partially incomplete equation seems to be related to the rift.
Ain't in my purview.
Okay. That was that. So this thing doesn't help much. There's a door, there's doors back here. Maybe there's something here we need in these rooms. That plasma rift thing is very bad. And it's making funny noises. Okay, say something. You found mention of the Sovereign taking credit for solving the rift equation. Oh, that's difficult. Solve equation. Rift containment lab. Investigate, that's the hazard. Okay, well we need the equation first. Oh boy.
This appears to be a portion of the incomplete equation.
Okay, so how am I supposed to fix it? I don't have any science. Partially destroyed chalkboard of equations related to the rifts exceed your knowledge. No, what is my science on anyway? Come on, what are you? Character. My science is... ooh, that's way down. Okay, so I'm not even close to getting that. what else they want me to do, but nothing else, yeah. Okay, that's the normally one. Other one is that one there. Anything else?
Oh.
I don't know who they plan on selling this stuff to. Plasma, Bingo. Look at all these weapons here I'm not actually going to be using. Long rounds. Heavy rounds. Agent armor, don't need that. Corporate drone armor. I've got to check, there's certain things here I don't actually want to get rid of. Let's just leave it, make plenty of money. This is back to where I started. Yes it is, okay. So we need to go this way.
Misunderstood!
What? What are you arguing about? I think they're agreeing to disagree. Attack.
Dispensing.
My aftermarket parts are prime.
Fortified.
Anything I'm let's just take it. Got plenty of that other stuff. What's going on here? Jeez, I still don't have enough lock picking for this place even. Okay, so this just goes there. Can't go through that door. Oh, there's a thing up here. This probably goes into the other room. Yep, there we go.
This is the Sovereign's office, ain't it? It reeks of overcompensating.
That must be the other part of the equation. Display before use the complete equation, helpfully labeled for the viewer, and is guaranteed to safely manipulate rifts in a contained setting. Does not like the scratching, quick thinking, science, does a diagram in staples, blah blah blah, okay.
That looks to be the equation. Ain't no way that man came up with it himself. Reckon we can input this equation in that terminal we found.
Skip, energy flow, so forth and so forth. Okay, so we got the equation thing we need. Let's see what else is around here. Okay, messages. Modern. Who is this? Is there a name on this thing? No, it's not. Nope.
This terminal entry has a 98% chance of containing statements that are 100% false.
Okay, it's good you don't know that. Okay, so I suppose we can go do that now. There's a gate going somewhere, man. Nothing further here. I have to go this way. Okay, now we can enter the equation into here, I suppose. Processing, input equation, initiate test, status in progress. Okay, how long is this progress going to take? Ah.
Great. Now we can get through the chamber.
Looks like it worked.
Rift neutralized.
Okay, where is it that I need to go actually? Well, now we can expand this thing. What are you piping there? Oh, I'm supposed to go through here. I think that did it.
Take a look at these readings. This isn't congruent with our observations in the laboratory.
Okay, whose spots are these?
Our projections are off by orders of magnitude.
Sovereign, save us. Monster
I don't know if that's supposed to...
The results from the experiments were faulty. Capture the readings. We'll let the blame settle as it lies.
Data retrieval complete. Let us hope the others return shortly.
Data retrieval. Who are they retrieving data for? Perspective people. Okay, well, they're gonna keep each other busy.
Look alive, Commander.
That cover spot looks much better.
Refs tingling. All charged up.
Hostile ahead. What's the plan, Commander?
And then why are you running towards it? Uh-oh. Grenade.
Forever vigilant.
There it goes. Okay, that's the mega bot down.
Of the Earth Directorate.
so what's going on? What the heck is this? Okay, anything here? No? Now I'm trying to think, what data did these guys were they talking about? Is this my lift? This is a protected ship. Yeah, looks like we're going towards Sovereign ship. Oh, this is the ship that's shooting. Okay, so those arms that are shooting from the ship is the same as what shoots from my little modular thing when I would work with the rifts. So the whole ship was changed into a rift module, which is kind of freaky. Okay, air hatch.
Attention! Please report to intake for processing. Welcome aboard.
Okay, we got a fight with the console apparently. Okay, gain access to the hangar. That's what we're gonna do now. We've done all of this. Receive support from allies, which apparently we've got. I don't know what support they've exactly given. Locate the rift modular, that's the whole ship. Recovering rift data archive. The station cells somehow being reconstituted around. Okay. Let's see if we can get rid of a couple of things in here. Just sort of way too much stuff. SMG compact rounds. No, that's a common weapon. Charged pistol. No. Service pistol can go. Service pistol. Beam something or other. I've got one of those. Down at the baton. The rest can stay. I can go. I'll keep that. Plenty of food stuff. Okay, well I don't really need to buy anything else now. Just like keep my inventory a little bit clear in case I do get something interesting. Something right there that doesn't look that important. Okay, I've got to get into that hangar apparently. What's with the loud music? Jeez, no man, come on. That is so unnecessary. Okay, that's going up. Please give me the switch to switch off this music. Can't even hear myself think. It's one of the worst things they give you, to play a lot of loud music while you're playing and trying to listen to people and then you can't switch it off. Hope the people who made this game can hear what I'm saying. Please change that. Switch off the damn music. Unseal hangar doors. Messages. Okay. Console freaking out about something.
Attention, crew deck. Intruder alert. Be vigilant.
Now all of a sudden just open the door and they don't like it.
Reinforcements incoming. I was getting tired of doing everything around here.
Noise is annoying. Okay, well now I can't fight with everyone because we've got protected people here too. Burning up.
Disruptive influences!
I cease functioning effectively without complaint.
Contact reestablished!
Is that a friendly thing? I think that's a friendly.
It's a brawl.
Is that a Ruth? What the heck is she doing here? Not like all of that. Okay.
Let us coordinate.
What the heck is she doing here? Okay, I first want to investigate this area and see what is around here before I do any coordinating with you people. Lift transport. Okay, so apparently this goes somewhere. Does this work? Got power. Music is so annoying. Recall elevator. Okay, so we're gonna fix things up.
Deck 2 should now be accessible.
Thanks, Val. Okay, so that goes somewhere. Oh, would you look at this?
What remains of Horizon Point should yield much in the way of science, once the threat of the rift is neutralized.
You should really go on ahead. We'll keep these slackwits distracted. Go seal the deal. Better get a move on before this ramshackle sprathole of a station falls apart. Hustle up to the science wing. Get the rift modulator. I'll talk at you later.
Okay, that's kind of weird to see them next to each other. Let's see what else is around here first. This place is big, man. Bathrooms. Kitchen. Yeah, at least I'm glad to see they're doing something. Not leaving me to clear everybody out. Okay, what tin can I've seen this guy before.
This unit is rated to address any of your needs. If your needs are emotional, rest assured that any silences on this unit's behalf are accepting and understanding. Please make a request.
Okay, so you're just a vendor. See your education, whatever, I'm an intruder, blah blah blah.
Displaying inventory.
Okay, so he's just got inventory. Not that I want to do anything with it. Do that, do that. Okay, that's just a shop guy. Can't open that. This doesn't go anywhere. Bunk room. I don't know why the heck they're playing this music stuff so loud. Get out of the way, please. I'm stuck behind a robot. Thank you. Okay, bunk room, bunk room. Somebody shoot this robot, otherwise I'm gonna do it. Can this thing get out of my way? Why is this robot following me around? Oh, for crying out loud. Can you...
Consider finding a human companion if you seek conversation.
Now I see you to get out of my way because I can't move. Get out of the way, damn it. Oh my gosh. Can you move,
Apologies,
please?
this unit's conversation module is functioning intermittently.
How am I supposed to get out of here with this stupid robot blocking my way? Yes, what a mission. Okay, Auntie's there. Uh-oh. Combat thing. Okay, he's just a combat mech. I've got to find a way to get away from this freaking music that's driving me nuts. Okay, where's this elevator? There's one there. Where does this go?
Multiple threats and hazards identified ahead. Armed and ready.
Peace.
Fortifying.
Okay, I'm supposed to do something around here, I don't know what. Who's shooting at me?
Promoting team.
There's fucking lasers and stuff around here too. Why am I here?
fortifying. Health benefits available at your request.
Now I understand why. I didn't even realize these turrets all over the place.
Maintaining your battlefield.
Rift modulator. Okay, so this probably goes to the rift modulator. Okay, who or what's watching me now? There must be another one here somewhere. Oh, that worked.
Please take 3 deep breaths before continuing.
Okay, well, you got a lot to learn. Disable security. Oh, there we go. That's gonna make life a little bit easier. So how do these people concentrate with all this, what do you call it? Music playing all
Under
the time.
these circumstances, locating the access credentials or proceeding by stealth is recommended.
If security's this tight, the modulator must be close by. I'm mighty curious about what these scientists were up to.
Yeah, me too. Okay, this is all done so far. Just locate the module thing. This is a long mission actually. What's inside here? A couple of goodies and that's about it, it seems. Oh, that lift probably comes to this door. Okay, a couple of scientists. Did they catch these people? I'm studying them. Oh, what is this, something? Oh, I'm going to do anything there. Not qualified. Yeah, 1% damage increase. Fantastic. Okay, we came in from that side. Ah, that looks like the end thing.
Are you actually authorized?
Yes.
Be wary. I've heard there's an intruder aboard. I suppose that could be you. Forgive me. I'm still a little addled from my last refreshment. I'm going to set off an alarm, okay?
Okay, would an intruder be reviewing your experiments? Of course not. Now where's the modular? Okay. False alarm is spread north through some wires. I need to get rid of the rift chamber to fix it. To this one.
You've been reviewing our experiments. I hope I'm not being replaced. I specifically went to mental refreshment to avoid that. If you wish to see the modulator, you'll want to speak with Chief Scientist Montserrat. He's in the rift chamber. Take these credentials with you, in case you're asked. Security's become awfully stringent of late. It wouldn't do to be caught unawares. That's why I carry 2 cards, just in case. Oh, though I suppose it's just the one now.
She's not all there. Much obliged. Okay, where's the other person I saw you now? Wasn't there 2 scientists here? Or was the one that we saw and then the other one's in here somewhere? Yeah, we got somebody coming. Let's put away the pistol just in case. Excuse me.
Return to your work, my fellow subject.
There's something wrong with the people here. Oh, this must be the modulator because of all the green stuff. Now where's this chief guy? And where's the console?
Due to the unexpected scale of the Rift modulator, separating it from the ship is impossible. This unit recommends seeking more information about the modulator.
Now I think we gotta destroy it. Here's the chief scientist.
I was notified that you were here, though my fellow scientists seemed rather confused as to why. Unsurprisingly. What exactly was it that you needed? I'm rather short on time, as a gander outside might tell you.
Okay, I need to access the Rift modulator urgently. Can you help?
Yeah, well, we all have urgent needs. And mine is to keep my lab, and hopefully the rest of this system, from falling apart. I need the modulator for my own analysis. You can wait.
Okay, at least answer this. The IRC had some troubling findings regarding raw data in Rifts. Can you verify them?
The IRC? I did not realize you were a colleague of sorts. We haven't shared much of our findings with your branch, I'm afraid. But our results do match. Raw data from whatever a rift engulfs is preserved, yes, but the essence of a thing is not. Like a sense of self, for example, is lost forever. Further, there is no proof that such data can be stabilized or even edited. The Consul's plan is futile, completely. But he no longer listens to me, which is distressing. I've prepared a report for him showing how the very structure of the modulator makes what we're attempting impossible. But I doubt he will pay it much mind.
Okay, well then you know he's crazy. A report that contains information on constructing Rift modulators.
Yes, but as I said, I fear the report won't do any good.
I can bring the report to the consul, he'll listen to me.
It's clear you aren't bound by the same rules as the rest of us somehow. If he won't hear me out, perhaps a third party will have more luck. Here, use this keycard on the module over there. It will allow you to download my report and grant you access to the control deck. I hope you're able to sway him.
Fantastic.
Because if you don't, we're all dead.
Last question, where is the modular being operated?
A deck up in the control room. The console is the only one who has the means of controlling it, which makes your persuading him that much more necessary. Go now.
Attention, science deck. Authorized visitor aboard. Do not be alarmed.
Okay, so it looks like either the console you're gonna have to kill him or convince him to change his mind, basically. Okay, Chief Rift device thing. Let's see.
Accessing report. Rift restoration analysis. Compiled by Chief Scientist Monserrate. Marked for delivery to Consul Thoreau.
Continue.
Esteemed Consul, after much analysis, my conclusion is that the modulator we have worked tirelessly to build will not function as intended when used for reconstituting matter from rifts. Every test of reconstitution has resulted in demonstrable failure. Proceeding as we are now with Horizon Point Station will surely lead to severe, unanticipated consequences. The modulator is only effective at closing rifts from unsafe distances. Using it to close exacerbated rifts will certainly lead to the destruction of any vessel carrying it. Unfortunately, the data that we originally had hoped for from the ancient rifts detected in the far reaches of space untouched by humanity has not yielded any of its secrets, and we are now out of time. All of our recent readings suggest that we're on the verge of losing control of this rift. I recommend diverting from our current plan before it is too late for Arcadia. I've included extensive notes and annotations appended to the modulator schematics to substantiate these conclusions. I know you will guide us wisely, my dear Consul.
Okay, take that. Now we gotta speak to the console.
Schematics acquired.
And kick his butt.
The information contained here also indicates the existence of rifts beyond where humanity has traveled. This does not compute. Finding the console should remain your top priority, Commander.
No,
Please postpone any existential crises for a later date.
Thanks, Val. Okay, so we've done everything else. Now we need to confront the console. And he's up top. Oh, that was a shortcut. Going up. Oh, we get to use the elevator. Come on, Dick. Well, hopefully he listens, otherwise I gotta kick his butt. He's probably gonna be in some, maybe armor suit or something.
Your punctuality is as commendable as ever. How did you fare in securing the rift modulator?
Okay, how did you get here and what are you doing here? Okay, we can't secure or operate it until we control the ship. But I do have its schematics.
Yet one more hindrance to overcome in this endeavor. Nevertheless, I expect you to guard those plans closely in the interim. Did you find anything else of note?
Sorry, I was preoccupied with trying to stop the console and close to a rift. Apparently rifts have been found in space where humanity has never been. Still with me, Ruth?
When one learns information that rattles their understanding of the universe, one may take a moment to consider the gravity of said information. We know that rifts are only caused by skip drives, so if they are appearing in non-colonized space, then this is truly momentous. It proves definitively that life did not originate on Earth, and may, in fact, exist elsewhere in other forms.
All these people that have been to places that we haven't been to yet. I'm not sure about your conclusion. We should investigate further.
Of course, I wouldn't want to discount these findings too quickly, especially considering the implications.
I concur. This is a discussion for later, with laureates in attendance. For now, we must confront the consul before he wrests that future away forever. He is just through those doors. I have run the numbers, and should you wish to negotiate with the consul, you must be strategic. He will not react well to a direct attack on his character or methods early on.
Okay, I can talk about his people losing faith in his leadership. That'll rattle him.
It certainly may. At which point we may find the opening needed to convince him to stand down.
I might tread a mite lightly, dear. If I know the consul's type, and I do, his ego can take only so many hits before his guns do the talking. Simply goading may not be ideal.
Ain't opposed to speaking with the man, but I'll be damn near floored if it doesn't end in a fight.
You should take this time to prepare. Replenish your supplies. Explore your environment for any advantages. Consider what options you may have in the event negotiations fail. And if there is anything more you need to say to me or your companions, I encourage you to divest yourself of these diversionary thoughts while you still can.
Okay, that's good to know. How did I get in here now again? Came from this side. I need to go that way. Let's see what else is here. This must be the console's room. Is there anything here that will persuade him? That's supposed to be a toilet. So whatever, weird toilet. Meeting audio log.
Very punctual, good. Don't take a seat, this will be quick. My sentinels tell me you have some interesting ideas. Oh, easy, no need to break into a sweat. Interesting ideas can be useful in the right hands. Especially now that our partnership with the Order has become fraught. We may need our own version of their pacifying doctrine.
Oh, so I do have a germ of an idea. A less grand version of the grand plan. Instead of atoms and particles and such, it's made up of us. All doing our part, like cogs in a machine.
Interesting. A system where every subject believes they have a role to play. Enthusiastic obedience. Why, the Sovereign and I were thinking of this very thing. What should we call it?
Well, I'm not sure. It's still just a germ of a concept, of a hint of an idea, you see. It's a whole new way of thinking. A new model of society. Quite the paradigm shift.
Paradigm. Very good, Esmond. Say, you look frazzled. Troubled by your own thoughts. Why don't you report to mental refreshment? My staff will personally see to your well-being.
Seriously? I just want to send everybody to refreshment. Okay, what's this? There's things after last meeting, blah blah blah. Okay, do not doubt me, friend. I wish to know that you still cherish your guidance clearly. Okay.
Always the same story, ain't it? These types are too cocky and too deluded to see a threat in Canid will always bite back.
Damn music is annoying. Intruder alert. Change of command. Access procedures. What is this? No idea. Okay, all repaired up and everything. Oh, this music is giving me a heck of a headache. Okay, well it looks like there's nothing else we can do. Let's see, confront the console, that's all we have.
Ah, the distinguished presiding bishop herself has deigned to join us. What a charming surprise.
Don't overlook the main attraction, dear. I even wore my finest battle attire.
I might have known you'd conspire with our enemy and lead some foolhardy crusade against me. Loyalty has eluded you for years, after all. Sentinels, if you would.
Okay,
forming an alliance was necessary to combat the irrationality of your foolish endeavor. Those who fail to show reason do not deserve to lead this colony. Now, stand down.
I will not. I am saving this colony from itself, and ridding it entirely of traitors and trespassers like you.
Guys, stop using the rift modulator. I go wherever I please, okay? Did you also claim you were saving the Sovereign when you stabbed him in the back?
Do not place his decision at my feet. I know it's difficult for the likes of you to fathom the concept of self-sacrifice. But he chose mental refreshment for the good of us all. And what am I to do but carry on his legacy?
Yeah, right.
What am I to do but achieve what he could not?
I don't have the time for this. Stop using the rift, okay? Try that line somewhere else, you not my first slimy politician. You're right, he definitely didn't try to kill everyone with space anomaly. Right, he definitely didn't try to kill everyone with a space anomaly.
I'll only be killing a select number permanently. The worthy, however, will be resurrected and reformed so they may reach their full potential. Open your mind, Commander.
You're crazy.
I know well who you are. In any other situation, I might be compelled to take you apart and see how precisely it is you operate, but time, it would seem, isn't on your side. You are a relic of an impotent institution, propelled forward by nothing more than luck and foolhardy metal.
Okay, let's see. Say whatever makes you feel better, and I will stop you, okay? How do you know who I am? What can I say? Bringing people like you to justice, my life's work. Okay, what is this? And also, my breaking and entering skills, you really ought to beef up security. How do you know who I am?
My dear agent, everything that occurs in Arcadia I know of. My sentinels have made sure of that. I've been following your progress closely, you know, since you so unceremoniously tampered with our Vox relay on Paradise Island. When you began your dealings with the Order and the Corporatists, I thought that perhaps having a chaotic element in their midst could work in our favor. But now you're here, scurrying around my ship and attempting to thwart the Protectorate yet again.
You could surrender now, save us all some trouble. Your ship. Could have sworn I saw the someone's name on it.
No, I don't think I will. Tell me, did you manage to stop us from bringing your peace talks to a swift end? As I recall, Greater Tranquility was reduced to little more than mangled ruins in a single moment.
Greater Tranquility Station was a test?
It was a modest success. I had hoped it'd hobble Auntie's choice in the Order once and for all, but it has proven to be a valuable lesson in patience. I was able to buy the time to enact the very plan before you. Though, judging from that vacant expression on your face, it would appear you've no idea what I intend.
Yeah, so you planned everything out. So we're just casually admitting to war crimes now. Go ahead, enlighten me.
Very well. Once the rift destroys Arcadia, we shall edit the information stored within it and use the modulator to reshape our colony into its perfect form. Horizon Point's destruction all those years ago was a tragedy, yes, but without it, we might never have opened our eyes to our true purpose and the possibility of Arcadia's rebirth. When the matriarch discovered the first skip drive, she set us on a course to elevate humanity. We're now writing our path, and I will do my part as the architect intended.
I don't get any options about convincing him to actually stop. Okay, I already know that the matriarch didn't invent the skip drives. Why is that relevant? Only the Earth Directorate has authority to make such sweeping changes to the galaxy. Okay. Not sure I'm on board. What a bed, okay. Shape. Let's go with this one.
Intrepid, aren't you? Well, what's relevant is what came after. Our matriarch dissected this skip drive technology, learned its secrets, and enabled us to produce them en masse, which eventually led to the manifestation of rifts. But it was not until well after Horizon Point's untimely end that we understood the opportunity gifted us. The opportunity to reconstruct the colony in its perfect form. It is as the Grand Architect designed. And believe you me, I've no intention of letting you thwart our securing of a better future. One free of doubt and greed.
I know you think your plan is the right one, but you'll consider if you hear me out. Okay, everything happens for a reason. Your grand philosophy. They will reconstruct the colony if the rift kills you. If you don't stop. Okay, let's go with the first one.
It's your time that's running out, not mine. So go on, tell me all the ways I'm wrong. Better yet, tell the whole room how His Eminence, the Sovereign, was wrong. This was originally his plan, after all. I am merely a partner seeing it carried out.
You had nothing to do with it. Your plan to restore Arcadia will fail, okay? It's futile, you're losing the support of your people, and there's no undoing that. This plan will kill millions of innocent people. Could you live with yourself? Do this one.
Do not presume to tell me what is or isn't the truth. I was advisor to the original sovereign. I know the mind of a true leader. This is the path Henry should have taken.
Exactly, should have. It's not what he wanted. Yeah, well, when the people learn what you did to him, they'll rise up against you. You two argued over what to do with the Rift modulator. He was acting out of love, not power.
Yes, of course we argued over methodology. Henry was always too stubborn, too focused on the past to understand the opportunity before him. I regret that he had to make such a difficult choice. That one of the matriarch's heirs is not guiding us. But he needed to look beyond himself. Like I am doing now.
No, you actually tricked him. No, well, there we go. You tricked him in destroying his own mind. I found him at Placid Waters.
You just come and go as you please, do you? I ensured he would have a handler by his side if any assistance was needed. And I understand that it is, which is regrettable. But fulfilling the architect's plan is worth the cost. Henry would agree. The people would agree.
Okay. You're losing the support of your people, and there's no one doing that.
Yes, well, we also lost the support of the Order. But can one truly call that a loss? We would have drowned already in the seas of war with the weight of their inaction around our necks.
Reality would dispute that fact, given that it is I who has invaded your sanctum, and not the other way around. The Order has always been the Protectorate's more capable half.
I can scarcely recognize the bishop standing in front of me. To think that I welcomed your ascension all those years ago. Orlo was at least amenable, moldable, teachable. But you've been nothing but disappointment. You're so busy chasing figments of the future, you don't even know they're leading you off the side of a cliff.
You're always this bitter. It's no wonder your people despise you.
My subjects do not despise me. Those that do are not true Protectorate. The same can be said for any subject who wavers. They are dead weight, and we must cast them off straight away. Once I win the war and leave those naysayers behind, harsh action will be swiftly forgotten. And once I provide for the needs of my subjects, I will have them forever.
Yeah, but they're not your subjects. You'll be a fool to write off. What? Dissenters. They won't hesitate to hit you where it hurts. Your strongest supporters aren't immune to seeing reason. The war has done far more damage to morale than you know. Okay, I really feel the love you have for the people. You'll be a fool to write off the dissenters. You won't they won't hesitate to hit you where it hurts. Let's go with that one.
For every traitor in our midst, thousands of loyalists remain. If anyone attempts to move against me, they are merely announcing themselves as the chaff to be cut. And they promptly will be.
Yet you didn't see the Order moving against you even before the schism. Have you forgotten that you've alienated arbiters?
You'll note that all the brightest, most efficient Protectorate minds were assigned to the Sentinels to ensure the history of Arcadia is not sullied. But the arbiters, they've quite outlived their usefulness. Just one more thing I intend to fix. The people will understand in time. They only care that they are provided for.
Let's talk about your plan to save Arcadia. You've got to know it's doomed to fail.
So you say. But you've yet to deliver any compelling evidence.
I need to kill this guy.
Madness is rarely apparent to one in its throes. I wonder, would you even be capable of hearing facts if we offered them?
I am the chosen shepherd of Arcadia and will not be spoken to like this. I am only doing what I must to restore this colony to what our matriarch envisioned. Free of war, strife, heresy. You must know that you have little chance of swaying me. I will not be distracted from taking what is owed to us.
It's a long conversation with this guy. Let's see, I've seen the Matriarch's writings. You have no idea what she envisioned. But you won't be saving the colony, everything. Consider it will be brought back wrong. Let's go with this one.
I will not be lectured by an outsider. It's just like the Earth Directorate, or any other interloper, to claim to better know the customs of those they invade. Certainly if you had your way, you would claim Arcadia as yours, and rewrite history to suit your own aims.
No, the Matriarch's son rewrote history. He betrayed her wishes, and this is the result.
No, Reuben would not have gone against her. He was a stalwart protector of Arcadia to the end. We could all see his devotion. If he even attempted to bastardize the Protectorate cause, then we will have undone all of the Matriarch's work.
Guess you threw your hat in with the wrong person. Yep, and you're just as guilty as Reuben.
I do not dismiss that I was complicit. It was my duty to guide him to the best of my ability. But surely it cannot be possible that I've gotten this wrong. All your so-called arguments are pure hearsay. You came here claiming so boldly that I would fail, but you have yet to provide any proof. So where is it? What do you have?
Okay, let's see. How about honesty? You're killing millions of people. Okay, your own people to soothe your ego. But you can still... what? You can still do the right thing. Look at this report. It has proof the rift modulator will fail.
Bah, a report. The abstract means little when compared to reality. Look outside. Is it failing now?
Yes. Okay, yes, look close. Anything you restore will be reverted to how it was just before destruction.
That's not true! Despite how things appear at present, with time, this station, all of Arcadia, and all of its people will be made whole!
This guy doesn't want to see this truth. Wrong, your people's bodies may become whole, but their sense of self is gone forever. The chief scientist determined that rift data cannot be stabilized. I spoke with him myself. Let's go with this one.
So they will remain as shells upon reconstitution. Is that what you're saying? This would explain the anomalies we've encountered of late. I don't understand. Surely every step leading to this moment was in accordance to the grand plan. All the pieces fit. Either someone has made a terrible mistake, or this is merely a conspiracy to mislead us.
Okay. You will not be vindicated if you kill millions of your people, Consul. You can still do the right thing.
And leave the traitors and invaders alive? No! Death is the only way forward. We can only be made pure from the ashes, despite whatever supposed proof you have to the contrary.
If you're wrong, you will destroy everything you claim to love. Nothing is worth that risk.
Claim? If you cannot see the truth of my devotion written plain, then now I see why you are against me so. But you are wrong about the risk. We are losing this war. It is inevitable. The victors will brutally subdue us until we become corrupted.
Yeah, war with you.
Until we forget our principles, our history, the very core of who we are. It is better that we perish together as proud protectorate, proud Arcadians. Preserving our purity is a mercy. More than that, is it not love?
Yeah, but you would take out the whole freaking galaxy, you idiot. You dare call that love after what you did to the Sovereign and so many others.
Do you think I found pleasure from the pain I've wrought? No! I've only done what I must. A child, a society, cannot grow into its potential without firm correction. I would die to see that the Protectorate's legacy would not be tarnished. Just as I would die for its promise to be fulfilled.
Okay.
And its subjects to live in peace.
Enough of this. This ends now.
As are you.
Let me handle it.
Throw a couple of grenades. That's bound to wake him up. Anti-Cleo. Now what are you guys doing so close to me? Hang on, who shot you? Come on. Where do these guys come from? Okay, well the console's no more. Okay, close the rift. This is the end. Error. Okay, the reconstruction has grown increasingly volatile and the rift device has lost control. Not great. Close of the rift via conventional means is no longer possible. Brace for catastrophic event. Oh great, we're all gonna die.
If the readouts are to be believed, the rift is on the verge of destabilizing completely. But the rift modulator cannot be operated from this distance. It must be flown into the rift.
A pilot will be required to ensure the modulator reaches its destination.
Though it may be troubling to you, this conclusion holds no uncertainty. Someone present must do this.
Okay, maybe there's another way. And by someone present you mean someone who isn't you. What about remote piloting the ship?
This is not possible. There is no set destination we can command the ship to fly to. The flying and the activation of the modulator must be done manually.
The Order and I will use the schematics and the processed rift data to mass-produce modulators that are usable at a distance. These pesky rifts will soon no longer plague the colonies.
Okay, you're not going anywhere. If I have to die, I'm taking you all with me. No, I'm not that mean. Okay, we'll handle this. Go now.
The Earth Directorate is here to help you.
I don't see why it has to be you, dear. I mean, I would, but I've spent much too much on prolonging my existence to cash out now. That is to say, thank you.
I will work with Auntie personally to protect the Rift technology and ensure your sacrifice is remembered for the selfless action it is.
It appears the pilot must be chosen from among those currently present, Commander. This unit is happy to enlist a volunteer by force.
I wish this weren't on any one of us, but ain't got time to dwell on the more favorable outcomes.
Okay, this could be your shot at glory. Don't be shy, Val. How are your piloting skills? Now we can use the robot.
Reminder, self-destructing is not permitted by this unit's programming. Addendum, tampering with this protocol will result in your Valerie unit shutting down.
Ain't that convenient?
Seriously? Well, I'm not going to do it, so I guess we're all going to die. Okay. I'll do it myself.
It has been an honor serving with you, Commander. Please submit any feedback on your Valerie unit's performance before sacrificing yourself to the void.
It's been an honor working with you guys. Okay, so it looks like I'm killing myself. There we go. This is gonna be the end. That's one big rift. And it destroys all the rifts.
And in the end, the commanders sacrificed themselves to save the galaxy. No one knew their motives or thoughts in those final moments, though legends grew around this mythical agent of the Earth Directorate all the same. Thanks to the commander's quick thinking in sparing it from the Vox station's fiery crash, Paradise Island's Fairfield remained a profitable company town for Auntie's Choice. For his outside-the-box thinking and innovative propaganda techniques, D.B. Milverstreet was promoted, while rival Officer Carr seethed at her lack of upward mobility, or even bronze-tier executive benefits. Vigilant Hogarth, now acclimated to Fairfield, leaned on the protectorate ideals of neighborliness, while overlooking all the authoritarian tactics, so he might help the Order to succeed with the equation. Auntie's Choice assumed control over the day-to-day workings of Matriarch's Mercy, the better to monitor their new colleagues in the Order. The monastery, however, returned to normal operation, tracking the clockwork of the grand plan. The monastery's abbot became a scapegoat for recent tragic events, having not detected Wiley's dastardly schemes. His superiors demoted him, mainly to show their corporatist allies that academics could keep their people in line too. Archivist Victor Clemens, having survived his encounter with the commander and manipulation by De Vries, ended up working as a janitor for Auntie's Choice, living a life of menial simplicity. After defending Fort Endurance against a fierce Mantisaur attack, Executive Warchek was awarded a commendation for profit-securing stalwartness, as well as promotion to regional manager. He eventually passed peacefully in his sleep at the scientifically astounding age of 6. Having died at the peace talks, Augustine de Vries' treachery was never known to the Earth Directorate. She is forever remembered as the star agent who tragically went missing during her mission. Val continued to serve the Earth Directorate faithfully for many more years than should be possible, giving automechs like her everywhere a reputation as stable and reliable. As a result, more Valerie units were put into service, while fewer human agents were deployed into the field. As he rose through the Earth Directorate ranks, Niles pressed for a field directive to deploy the new Val units only when the situation posed significant risk. The policy reduced agent casualties by a significant margin. Oddly enough, in-office deaths increased by a not insignificant margin. Agent Niles Ibarra achieved the rank of commander, earning renown as a formidable agent, unafraid to challenge the status quo within the Earth Directorate. He recruited his friend Zebulon Tran to the Earth Directorate, a gesture of gratitude for not airing the Directorate's dirty laundry. Together, they vowed to reform the agency from within, so it might never again bargain with authoritarian governments. Ultimately, Niles rose to the position of Secretary General. His term saw the Earth Directorate at its most popular, or, in the eyes of corporations and tyrannical governments, most feared. Inez's convincing appeals to the press earned her clout in reforming Auntie's Choice's cruel grafting program. Yet it was a constant struggle, rife with red tape and pushback from program executives. This was Inez's new battle, one she would fight for the rest of her life. Tristan continued to doggedly uphold Protectorate values. With Virgil dead, no one could oppose Tristan for the rank of Supreme Arbiter. Tristan used his new role to punish even the smallest infractions harshly. He eventually became a widely feared figure within his own society. After thoughtful cogitation and calculation, Marisol slowly began to reject violence as the sole method for eliminating random variables. Not coincidentally, her social calendar began filling up. Asa finally achieved her dream of dying in a rift. All it took was a daring and blood-soaked heist of a modulator to create a rift that she then summarily leapt into. Thus Azza remained a fanatical member of the glorious dawn, spreading the truth of the rifts to her final agonized breath. With the modulator schematics shared as joint intellectual property, Auntie's choice and the Order's partnership remained steady, despite the need for constant compromise. For a time, the Arcadia colony thrived. Auntie Cleo went through the motions of accommodating the Order, yet privately aspired to keep free trade anything but free. She began a new initiative. Any corporation or government that refused her trade conditions was promptly dealt with, either via takeover or strategic use of rifts. Auntie made her first public appearance in years, inspiring a fashion trend in bubble helmets. In no time at all, she won more public support than Ruth, which she sought to use as leverage when the time was right. Ruth Bassar proceeded to interface with the archive, an agonizing process that clawed away her lifespan. The archive computed that she was mistaken to compromise with the corporatists. To advance the plan, she needed to destroy them from within. So she proceeded to do just that. She had only been using the corporation for its logistical infrastructure. Auntie herself and at least some of her top executives needed to cease existing in Arcadia, either via assassination or skip-drive-assisted exile. Bassar stripped the power from the corporatists in subtle ways, until it was too late for them to stop her. Yet it remained unclear how long the Order could sustain its dominance once Ruth Bassar passed on to become one with the equation. Adrift without firm leadership, Protectorate subjects struggled with post-war life. A small band of hardliners collaborated to preserve their society in the face of Arcadia's new leadership. When Sovereign Varric was discovered in mental refreshment, the Order and Auntie's Choice bickered over what to do with him. They ultimately decided to announce his death, while letting him live the rest of his addled days behind closed doors aboard the undisputed claim. Until one day, Amos stumbled upon the Sovereign's private quarters and freed him, rocking the colony with a brief scandal. Despite the recent tumultuous events in Arcadia, it was business as usual for Free Market Station. Sub Rosa continued to supply the colony in the wake of the commander's actions. Unable to die in their sacred rift after it was closed, the Glorious Dawn heeded a new calling, seeking the modulators needed to create new rifts, so that they could die in those instead. The dangerous experimental research of Marisol's contact from Point Obviation lived on, with a Seer predicted 11.9% probability of yielding a universe-ending catastrophe. Meanwhile, an entrepreneurial work group of chemistricians unveiled a new flavor of purple berry crunch. The rifts across Arcadia and beyond were soon closed. Trade quickly resumed, with Auntie's Choice handling logistics. Yet more than just goods and resources traveled the re-established trade routes. The Order's version of scientism spread as well. Many colonies stabilized, many thrived, and some even rose to an Arcadian level of prosperity. But there are still some that have never been heard from. All of these events turned on the decisive actions of the Earth Directorate agent and their unique way of navigating Arcadia, its disparate factions, social complexities, ubiquitous product placement, and arsenal of absurdly satisfying weaponry. But through it all, and to this day, Earth has remained inexplicably dark.
Jesus, that's finally over. That was a long ending. Okay, well, guys, that is the end of the Outer Worlds 2. I must say, it's a good game. There's a few things they definitely need to change. Hopefully we're going to do that for the next one. But, well, that's the end of it. And I will see you guys again in our next video. Cheers.